We got a great show ahead. I just wanted to share one quick story with you off the top, and that is if you haven't seen the news that happened over the weekend about this idea of having a night mayor. People are talking about it on social media, and that mayor is as in M-A-Y-O-R. It's an idea that other cities have been doing around the world, cities like New York City, Amsterdam, London, England, and so forth. This is part of a new economic nightlife action plan that the city's doing. So I just encourage you to look it up and we had some fun on the Rob Snow show, Wake Up with Rob Snow this morning. Rob was off this morning, so me and the team we were talking about it this morning, and I just wanted to encourage you to check out that story. But better than that, let's talk about artisans, because so many amazing artisans here in the city of Ottawa, and our first guest has brought them all together in one location. I'm joined by Andréanne King from Ottawa Artisans. Welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Much.
Did you hear about that story?
No, I
The
didn't
nightmare.
actually.
You've got to look it up. So it's a very interesting story. They want to put a commission together in order to really promote businesses and artists and musicians, and perhaps bring in some new event spaces and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
So it's interesting. People are kind of making fun of it, but I like the idea. I like where they're going with it. But let's talk about Ottawa Artisans.
Yes.
Where did that inspiration come from?
So it was a pre-pandemic business, actually. So I created a platform where people can buy and sell locally handmade product.
Okay.
The goal was just to have a place just in Ottawa, a little like local Etsy that people could go shop on. And then bam, the pandemic happened like a month after.
Right.
Then everybody flocked to the site because all the stores were closed. They couldn't buy Christmas presents, anything like that. So we grew. Now we are almost close to 1,000 artisans on the website.
What?
Yes.
All from the Ottawa area?
Yeah, Ottawa and the Valley.
Amazing.
So we have a few in the Valley, but mostly in Ottawa.
Right.
And then we've partnered with 2 other entrepreneurs from Ottawa, and we opened 5 stores. So we have Tanger Outlet, Bayshore, Place Orleans, Billingsbridge, and Saint Laurent as well.
This is like one of those just incredible success stories. I mean, to have 5 shops now, right?
Yeah.
Where you really started online, right? That was the big presence. And
exactly.
So I mean, I have visited the site. Explain to everybody at home what the site looks like. You have various categories, right? A directory as well.
So it's a little bit like you're shopping on Etsy, on Amazon. You have your categories. You're looking for a hat. You type hat, and you're gonna have all different options from all different types of artisans. And then you add to cart. And then the great thing that we offer, the default option is local pickup, so you can know exactly what that person is in Westboro. I can go get it over there, for example,
right.
Or you can get it shipped as well. So it's kind of nice because it allows you to just skip shipping if you don't want to ship and go get it in person. So that's how.
You must, get busy around different holidays and so forth. You and I were talking, like the Christmas season, holiday season was really big. Easter just passed was fairly successful as well.
It was great. Yeah, it was really great. It's going to pick up again Mother's Day, Father's Day. So we're out for all the different events.
Sure.
So
Well, now you've decided to put together an Artisans and Small Business Expo. Tell me about the idea behind this.
So with that big group of artisans, one of the bigger questions was always, where can I get my business cards made locally? Where did you buy your mailers? Where did you buy whatever product we can use for your small business? So I figured, well, let's just leverage that giant group we have and create an event, which is very much a trade show or like a big convention where small business owners and artisans can go to the expo on Sunday and meet other small businesses in Ottawa that offer products and services to grow their business.
What a great idea.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, not only that, then, I'm sure a lot of these artisans are looking for places to sell their things, I mean, outside of just online. What have you brought with you here today?
Yeah, so I brought some
It's like
items.
adult sippy cups. I love it.
So at the expo, you'll have different kind of products. And as you know, like a small business owner, you have so many hats you wear. You're your own social media manager, your own photographer. So the goal is to have all these people under one roof. And often you buy products like this. So these are called crafting blanks.
Okay.
So we'll have businesses there that are going to be selling crafting blanks. Often the bigger kind of issue with this is getting it shipped to Ottawa, but we have people in Ottawa that sell them. So you buy this, print your design, and then you use your heat press, and then you can sell it yourself at your market and things like that. So those are going to be kind of those type of products. This is here. Let's
see if we can zoom in on this, because these are your actual earrings on it, but it's not the earrings we're looking at, right? It's this little tray here.
Yeah. So one of the big things when you take product photos is that you have to find a good way to showcase them. You don't want to just have them like this on the table. You want to have them on something nicer.
Right.
So that artisan is going to be there at the expo as well, selling props for photography. So we have really like services, marketing managers, photographers, we have accountants, bookkeepers, and then the product side of things is going to be people that build displays as well for markets. If you do markets,
right.
you need risers for your items. We're going to have people that sell that as well. So it's all going to be under one roof. So as a small business owner, you can kind of come and network and meet all these people.
Yeah, it's a great plan. And what I like too is the fact that you've got greater ambitions than just this expo. Because where do you see this expo in say 5 years? Where do you?
It needs to be much bigger because we have so many great services in Ottawa. I was just telling you about before that we're going to have Invest Ottawa that's going to come with us. So they're going to be talking about the free services they offer for local entrepreneurs to grow their businesses. We have Ottawa Markets who run the Byward and Parkdale Market there as well to recruit. So I want this to be the one event where everybody who owns a small business can go and network with everybody. So EY Center, large venue, let's just grow this as much as we can so everybody can enjoy this.
And you know, when you first started this, did you ever see yourself getting to this point?
Not at all.
Really?
Yeah, not at all. I thought I was just going to have this nice, I was pregnant. I was like, I'm just going to have this nice little side business. And now it's just a full-time, wonderful community that we've grown together and that we can, like I said, support each other. And most of the people that are going to be at the expo selling their products are part of the community. So it's nice to be able to give them a heads up and say, well, if you want something delivered, go for it. Deliveries, they're local to Ottawa.
Right.
They're going to bring your products. So helping each other out in that way as well.
What is your background?
So I'm actually in education. I'm a bilingual teacher. I was doing French as a second language for the longest time, and I just always loved business. I always loved learning about that, so that's kind of where it came from.
So you've left that, and now this is full time because of the success that you've had.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Just amazing. Are you an artisan yourself?
Yeah, so I make earrings like that.
Okay.
I make a few little different things, but yeah, I'm going to be at the expo as well, selling some blanks and doing all of that as well.
Yeah, tell me about where did that come in? Were you always like into arts and crafts growing up?
Yes, I really was. Yeah, I was. I was always handy doing those kind of things, and then I realized, well, you know, I'm doing this whole platform. I would like to sell my products as well, so I just kind of started picking it up at the same time.
How do artisans find you, or do you reach out to them?
They find us either to the store or to the website, and then for the expo, we still have a few space for people to come in as well and come showcase their services, so they can get in touch with us. I think the email is going to be
So you are looking for exhibitors.
Yes,
any particular kind? Like, is there anybody? You know, because you mentioned a whole bunch of different styles of local businesses. Are there any industries that sort of you feel are missing?
No, so far we really have a great spread. We don't have many accountants because of the deadline for taxes that's coming up. But I think next year we'll move the date a little bit to accommodate for that. But really, it's going to be a great spread of a little bit of everybody. So it's going to be wonderful.
What's the feedback that you've been hearing from artisans since you started this?
It's been great for them to be able to connect with local buyers. It's always been that they sell on international platforms, but they have to pay all these fees. So really being able to connect to those communities and then doing markets. We do markets outdoors as well. So really having that ability to do that has been great.
Remind everybody at home where and when it's happening.
Yes, it's this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Bell Cineplex in Canada. And we're going to have 3 little mini events within the big events. We're going to have professional headshots by Byward Photography. So $45, you can get your photo taken. Stephanie de Montigny is going to be doing a mini session on product photography, so you can bring your star product.
Very quickly?
Yeah. And then Square Lemon is going to be doing a free workshop.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.